Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my channel. I am Shandra Lynn, and this is going to be your general energy reading for July, and we are coming up on the new moon. So I'm very excited. It is general, so take it how it resonates with you in your life, in your situations, and your experiences. Disregard the rest. And I don't think so. You're being such a jerk today. In your life, your situations, and your experiences. Disregard the rest. And it is mainly focused on the energy and the etheric. I really hope it helps you gain clarity and understanding. So as I was sitting here getting ready to press record, asking like what is going on with Cancer, I'm picking up something with the home. Like I'm getting like something with the home no longer sits right, no longer feels right, and no longer resonates. I don't know, there's something off, and it's like picking up on it in all aspects. So a desire to really change something about living environment. We got Broken Arrow with embrace the energy of peace. Ooh. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. That was confusing me for a second, because especially with the home energy coming up, but it's kind of making a lot of sense to me now. So if this is what, yeah, Chandra, what the fuck is up with this? Well, what I'm being shown is up with it is you were always like something in the past, the energy in the past, something about the home in the past. There was always there was always a good defense, there was always a good offense, there was always good like I'm being shown like there was boundaries, but they were an illusion, because I'm being shown something inside, right? I'm being shown something inside the house. Okay. This is going magical, y'all. This is really going freaking magical. So, let's say you move to a piece of property, and there's a house, and you want to cleanse the house and protect the house, right? Kind of set up a perimeter, like an energetic, magical kind of like protection system kind of thing. So this is trippy. Okay. The energies with you, this is going trippy. Okay, so you go to this property, you go to this house, please take this however it resonates for you, right? And you go with like your tribe. But it was the energy of a tribe member, and not just one I'm being shown. Like there at different energy levels, but it was almost like whatever perimeter you were setting up to stay out had already snuck its way to you. So when you set up this perimeter, that energy was already in, right? And it has no problem with being in. It just doesn't want to be left out. There's a reason why there was a defense going on. There's a reason why there was a protection perimeter going on, right? You're fruitful. Your harvest, like, you know, like one of those magically, you go around and you touch all the trees and all the fruits just, you know. Yeah, if we're going to go crazy and magical, we're going crazy and magical. All right. So these energies, in a sense, I'm gonna pull it down. I'm gonna pull it to, like, really kind of get down to the energy in a, yeah, going crazy. So you set up this perimeter, right? And like I said, these energies, it's all about, you know, it's parasitic. It's parasitic. It doesn't provide, it takes, it destroys, it takes everything all the time. And because you thought that the loss was coming from some kind of outside force, something was being able to sneak in somehow. So you, in the past, put a lot of energy into, like, finding out where this breach was, in a sense, like really holding on to it, like, damn, you know. Like, I'm feeling like Cancer was really feeling like a failure, because Cancer was feeling like, you know, I'm unable to protect all this. There isn't enough. Like, you know, it should have done, you know, really grown by now. There's all this confusion. And like I said, it was something about already being in. It was already, it came in with you, if that makes sense. Like, this energy just kind of snuck in with you. But there was something that you have done recently, right? Now, this is kind of also another magical thing. If you can, man, my light really does not work so great. So, like, look, that's kind of, if you can imagine, like, that's kind of what I'm being shown. Like, it's all closed in right here, and you see the little dot in the center. Now, what I want to say is that you somehow took down this perimeter, right? And I'm going to say, like, you're going to pick up on this. There's going to be a reaction to it. There has been a reaction to it. So you take down this perimeter, and because, well, if you understand, like, I want to say, if you're understanding the words I'm speaking, then you're already using your internal protection. You're already using that eternal light. You broke the perimeter. Like, you took it down. You took down that defense system. So now the energy is literally almost kind of like a magnet kind of thing. Now I'm being shown. It's really strange, but it's almost like it's your energy, this changing energy, is going to push. It's gone. Like, it's being pushed away. Because it's now no longer being held in by a boundary that you created for the safety of to keep things out. Now, this is already, you already broke this or yeah, you already broke this protection barrier. You already took it down, dismantled it, disabled it. Okay. And it's, thank you. Ooh. Got it. Lake and stillness on the bottom. Perspective in the west, and new dawn for new beginnings in the top. Okay. So, the weirdness that you're feeling, like, we went through all that before, you did it, it's like it's done. It's like you did it, it's done. But now it's in a sense of like, I don't know, it's strange because it's this new energy and there is no like need. There is no need to set up the kind of like defense and offense that was needed before, because you kind of amped up that light within and it kind of just radiates, and it says that anything that comes to you has to resonate on your level, that or it transforms into light, or I don't know, it goes away or something. Never paid much attention. Like if you're coming in, you're coming in, but if you're not, see you later. So it's a completely new energy. It's a different kind of a home energy than what trying to set up like a defense perimeter no longer feels right. And that kind of is where the having to reconfigure things, because man, I feel like I'm just a little bit blah, 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 blah. All right. With that making sense, like if you live someplace that was already, like if you could imagine your home and the property already being super, super amplified, protected, have defense systems set up way, way out. So that way there is like, I don't know. It's almost like having your defense system go off and getting the alert that, you know, there's a breach in the perimeter, but they're still like 2 weeks away from you. It's like, that's the kind of like, it's kind of like, oh, I wonder how far in they're going to get, you know, kind of an energy, because it seems like everything is really set up just amazing. So now this space that you're inhabiting can be just completely, there is no need to, you know, figure out where is this going to go, where is that going to go. It's already fully protected. So the only thing you need to do is, I guess, set it up to start receiving a crap load more abundance than, I want to say that, like, whatever it was that you thought was dead, whatever you thought was like, you know, like, oh, I lost this tree, or oh, I lost those fruit bushes, or oh, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that you had tended and cared for that, you know, reaps rewards every time it goes through a cycle that you thought was psh, and it was gone and dead, it's not. There are going to be some that I'm being told that are going to, that you're yourself, like, they're going to survive, but you yourself are going to have to choose, like, oh man, you know, let's make space for something healthier. But the amount that is going to come from what you have left now that this parasitic energy has kind of forcefully fleed, it's like like sonic waves. If you can imagine your energy, if you turned on the light within yourself and you turned on that protection within yourself, if you can imagine those, the sonic buzzing things that just like, drive rodents away, that's kind of like it's an inability to withstand that frequency in close proximity to you. So everything is already really, really protected just by you being you. And what they just told me is like where you used to have all that space for like your defense stuff, have that space ready to now hold abundance. Milky Way in perspective. The lotus flower with unfoldment in the south is really okay. So things, no rushing, everything, this abundance is going to come in manageable waves. It's still going to come in bigger waves than what you have previously received. These abundance waves, that sounds really awesome. These abundance waves are going to come in, and they're bigger than anything that you had received before. And I want to, okay, and so what I'm being shown is in a sense, like all of a sudden this abundance wave comes in, you got your arms full, and everybody's like, like there's this energy and like smiling at you, like, yeah, what are you going to do? And you almost feel like you're supposed to automatically jump into action. But your perception of the time that you're taking to breathe, like, oh, did I just receive an armful of abundance? This is fucking cool. Kind of energy. It's like for every 7 seconds you stand there breathing, going, what the fuck? It only equals like 1 second of perceived time. So, give yourself a few minutes. You have, like, it's just going to unfold. Like it's almost like just going, okay. I mean, if your arms get tired, put it down and be like, ask for a lemonade or something. But that is what's going on with you. Everything is different because you upgraded your protection, and now instead of having to maintain an outside perimeter, you're just like tweaky, and now it's all protected around you. The parasitic energies have fled because you broke apart the defense system that was really keeping you around these energies. It was keeping them close, and like it was almost like putting them in a cage with you and then closing yourself in the cage. But you were like, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, and that's what I got. I'm gonna leave it at that because I feel like I'm off, like I don't know where I'm at. You're allowed to stand still and be like, yeah. All right. Love you, Cancer. I hope that helped.